Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome. Let me put my drink over here and find my tarot cards. How are you? Welcome, gentlemen and ladies. Just looking for my faithful tarot cards. Just want to do some Foodie Beauty Tarot today because the last tarot reading that I did, I kind of got interrupted by a great big storm. Hi, Olga. The storm got in the doggone way. Hi, Britt. Hey, Brandy, bedazzling. Welcome, all of you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Phyllis. Speak out. How are you? Jenna. Mash. And no, I'm not doing tarot on rotten fingers. Don't even ask. Okay? It ain't happening. I draw the line at rotten fingers. The finger's gone. It has nothing to say. Hi, Leanie. Leanie. It's an inside joke. Speak out. It has to do with the House of Hannibal and some of the stuff that he covers. There's a woman there that her finger rotted off, and people have been after me to do a tarot reading on rotten fingers. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Nope, sugar feet. They've got nothing to say. Well, they do have one message: help. So that's pretty much it. Hi, Ellie. If a sugarfoot could speak, it would say, help me. I'm not feeling well. And I'm attached to somebody who doesn't care. Hey, Karma. Her pointy pinky. Is that pinky even pointy anymore? Her hands are swelling up like a balloon. Anybody remember being a kid and you take like a glove and you blow it up and then you tie it off? That's what her hands are looking like anymore. Like a blown up surgical glove. Hello, Sense of Wonder. For long for the Sugarfoot. Look, this may sound really rude, and I'm sorry. This is just my opinion and my opinion only. I don't think Foodie is going to be lucky enough to have a Sugarfoot situation. I don't think she's going to be that lucky. I just keep getting this feeling that she's going to have problems with her heart, and if that happens, then that's going to shut the whole machine down. Hey, Moon Goddess. So she better hope and pray that her heart is in decent condition. No readings on back comes. Y'all with the body parts and tarot readings. How about the fatty liver? You know what, Britt? That anything happen. Anything. All of her major organs are in trouble. All of them. She talks about everything but her heart, though. You notice that? She never mentions the condition that her heart is in. Why do you think that is? She talk about her liver and her kidneys, but not her heart. Or the cholesterol. Oh, there go my cards. Yep. Hello, sock puppet. So I posted this up like a little bit ago. I did like a little commentary video on some of the stuff that Foodie's been doing on her channel. In my opinion, is very fetish related, and why it made explain some of her really bizarre behavior. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. Hello, Amethyst. Yes, Jenna, I heard about that young lady who passed away during a mukbang. That is really, really sad. And she was young. She was 24. In my opinion, YouTube should ban all mukbangs. I mean, it's just, I know there are a lot of mukbangers that they don't go to the extreme like Foodie does and they don't have food issues, but is it healthy content? Does it promote other people to do unhealthy things? Maybe. Hi, Brooke. It was a 10-hour challenge. You know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. But I feel for that young woman and her family. I'm sure they're grieving right now. And it's just really, really sad what happened to her. Hey, Marianne. So I hope you guys get a chance. Hope you guys get a chance to watch the commentary video. For those of you that haven't watched it yet, I did some deeper digging into the feederism content and also different fetishes, and I feel that Chantal, she's getting more and more into the adult baby play, and including with that with her content, it would explain a lot of things that she's doing. So when we called her basically a toddler, we're not wrong. We are not wrong. Because she's see, the problem with Chantal is that she picks a character she wants to be. And she completely immerses herself in the character to the point where she loses herself, her sense of true self. She picked the Foodie Beauty character, she went full throttle with it. Now the Foodie Beauty character is regressing back to childhood. She's acting like a toddler. She's sounding like a toddler. She's immersing herself in it too much. Yeah, she's acting like a child. And there could be, you know what, sock puppet, that could be out of manipulation. She's older than he is, and her acting younger than him, it might be a form of manipulation to keep him from getting mad at her or appearing younger and more innocent than what she actually is. But I think a lot of her behaviors on camera, there might be a feeder out there that they're into the adult baby thing. And that's why she sounds the way that she does. And she acts the way that she does. In the 5-hour live, she was doing excessive whining and nagging and and laying on the couch and dressed in a shirt that looked like a onesie. I mean, there's so many things. So it's like, that's not for Salah. He's not into that stuff. It's clear he's not into it. So who is it for? Who is that stuff for? Yo, Inferno. In my opinion, I think that Chantal, you guys notice when she does story times, what does she always talk about besides food? Her childhood. I think that there's a part of her that she knows she effed up her life, and she knows she effed it up, and she just wants to go back and rewind the clock to her childhood desperately, to the point where she's tried to set herself up to basically be a child in a way. It could be Amethyst, it could be. Hello, Goddess. Could he be forcing her to do it to get money? You know, I don't think she said it herself. Nobody can force her to do anything. And she's right. She's the one in control of the money. She controls the money so that he can't tell her no. She controls that aspect. She's very defiant. I don't think he could force her to do anything. He can't force her to do anything. She's way too manipulative. She's way too defiant for him to control. Nobody can control her. She can even control herself. So no, I don't think he's forcing her to do anything. He's just going along with whatever she's doing because it makes them both money. So he hates it, but he'll go along with it as long as there is a paycheck at the end of the month. So right now, Chantal's being quiet, and the date on her ticket was the 23rd, which is today. So she might be traveling, or she might just be holding back to make people think she's traveling. What did she call Julia Juice? Just she's acting like a child. There's that baby talk, that annoying, grating baby talk. I hate when she does that. I hate it. It's like, how old are you? He started with all broke down because of money. So aside from Salah's, it's not the caring on. No, they're not caring about appearances. They're about how much money can we make today. Always chances cat's name. She just makes up names for everybody. All right, so we're going to get started here in just a second. See what the cards have to say. Yo, everybody, come on in. I know it's not nighttime and some people may be still working or getting home from work, so I totally get that. This is just going to do the reading, and those that want to can catch it on the replay. But I'm enjoying my little break from Foodie. Her last videos have been just awful. Go Death card. You like the card too much, Inferno. You really do. Hello, Megan. Welcome. You know what? Listen, I will die on this hill. In my opinion, I think Chantal is well over 500 pounds. And before anybody comes for me, I am taking into account that she is a shorty like me. I'm 5'3". She's about 5 feet tall. I am also taking into account that when you're a shorty, a little bit of weight actually looks like more. I am also taking into account that when she was with Natter, that she lost 70 pounds, but then she gained it all back. But back in the day, she was close to 400. So anybody that looks at her then and then looks at her now, that is 150, 200 pounds difference. Hello, Flor. She's taking in too many calories. She's not swimming. She's not biking. She's not burning off what she stores inward. So it's all turning into fat. She's over 500. I think she's about 550 myself. A lot of people are saying 420. I'm saying there's no possible way because she was close to 400 back in the day. So how could she have just gained 20 pounds? I'm saying over 5. I'm sticking with that. Hi, Sammy. Hello. Tater tot. And she doesn't burn any calories. Y'all want to hear something shameful? And I know she's going to watch my live, Foodie. Mama, I'm 13 years older than you. Guess what I did the other day? I went out on a bike ride. I rode about 4 miles without huffing and puffing. It felt good. Let's see Foodie do that. Hello, Nancy. And I'm older than her. Let's see her get on a 10 speed and try that. Thank you, Megan. You know, I recommend exercise for everybody, even just a little bit. Yoga, meditation. It's good for you. It's really good for you. Right. They came home and did other things. And I'll tell y'all what, you want to sleep good, exercise, you'll sleep like the dead. If you got problems sleeping at night, you feel restless, even just going on a walk, you'll drop right to sleep as soon as you come back in. You'll sleep so much better. That poor bike wouldn't survive, Foodie. All right, so we're going to get started. I'm just mixing these up because I don't want the same cards as last time, and I apologize for the live getting cut off during the storm, but that has nothing to do with me. That was the storm gremlins. I don't think she sleeps except in spurts. More than likely. Thank you, Janet Pirate, for gifting 5 memberships. Really appreciate that and appreciate you. Is that a mahogany turquoise? It's actually like a light blue. Thank you, Janet. You're so awesome. We love you, man. Thank you, Janet. That is so sweet of you. All right. And I know that I take some time shuffling the cards, y'all, and I know that bothers some people. I've had some complaints. I had one people in my comments recently saying, you take too long to get to it. I'm doing it for free, though. And I'm enjoying myself and I'm talking. I just want to give a great reading. Jim, hey, Jim. So I do take my time with the tarot. I don't just zip through the cards and call it a day. I like to talk to you guys at the same time. So if the shuffling or me just taking my time with the readings is bothersome, I apologize to those it offends. Hello, love roses. And you know what? Something is telling me to bring out another deck. Where's my other deck? Hold up. Where are you? I don't know. No, that's not it. Doggone it. We're bringing out another deck. Where is it? Is this it? I think this is it. You know what? I'm going to bring them all out. Screw it. Don't care. Don't care. We're gonna be bringing a whole bunch of decks. Probably watches a reaction channel as soon as she wakes. Well, she's got to get her food first. Yeah, what? Bring them all out. Damn it. Do a barrel roll. All right. So I'm tapping into her. I have a feeling she might, I don't know if she's traveling or she's making people think that she's traveling, but regardless of if she's traveling or not, like what's going on with her, we're going to find out. How do you like the new decks? Any you recommend? Well, I always recommend the Rider-Waite deck, because that's one deck that every tarot reader should have, in my opinion, unless you don't like it. But there's also the Moon deck. Where's the doggone? Okay, this is the Moon deck. These are beautiful cards. Like, you can see all the different cards. I totally recommend the Moon deck. It has a very, like a very relaxing, soothing feeling to it. This is like the Moon deck. So I do recommend that one. And there's a few more. But it's all about personal taste. It is all about personal taste. The Osho deck that I have is another one that's also my favorite. I also have a Spirit Animal deck. It is lovely, isn't it? I'd like to get some tea decks like Neo Tarot has, like the saucy cards. I like those. You guys saw it. You know what? Can we talk about that gelato? I'm going to tell y'all something straight up. When I had my food addiction going on, that's how I got fat. I gained 30 pounds because of gelato. Yes, I did. Because there was a type of gelato, forget the name of it, but it was sea salt caramel with little baby chocolate truffles. And I ate the crap out of it. Thank you, Janet Pyra, for gifting 5 more subs. Membership subs. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, like FOODIE, like I got fat. I got fat off of gelato. So what is she talking about? It's good for you. It is fattening. I got fat. My highest weight was 150. I got fat. But I had an issue with food and didn't realize it. So, hey, I fixed it. Took a while to fix it, but I fixed it. But don't tell me that stuff is healthy. I know better. I've eaten it before. All right. It's good for me. No, it's not. And neither is that Simpsons donut you're talking about, the size of a cake. Why do you need a donut the size of a cake? That's just ridiculous. All right. All right. Foodie's current energy. You want your donut. All right. Then you understand, Sour Cat. Oh, you know what gelato is? It's not bad. It tastes pretty doggone good, actually. That's the problem. It tastes too good. It tastes too good. You don't want to stop eating it. All right. All right. Miss Foodie, talk to me. Like, what's going on with you? What's your current energy? What is going on with you? Like, what is your current state of mind? What is your energy? Give me some insight. Show me what's going on with you. All right, we're ready. Oh my God. Well, that didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Okay. That did not take that first card down, Judgment. Jeez. Hey, I'm not you saw me. I sat there and shuffled the cards up. Took my time about it, and it still came up. Judgment card. I guess the tarot ain't playing today. Hello, chat, baby. All right, next card down. All right, we got the we got the four. We've got the 9 of Wands. Oh, Inferno, you can wait on the Death card. We got the 9 of Wands. What am I getting off of this card? I'm feeling like there's a feeling of being defensive. The word defensive just pops into my head. Like being very like defensive. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Just I'm looking for the right words. Just give me a minute. She's trying to make something happen. She's trying to make things grow, but the method that she's going about things, it's hurting her. What's that? That Tower card? I'm curious. Oh, it's probably in there, Goddess. We'll probably get around to it. Have you guys ever heard of a Pyrrhic victory? Is a victory gained at too great a cost. So Foodie, she goes for the Pyrrhic victories. She gets the small wins, but the cost is very expensive. So here's this card, like that's doing all these different things, but notice the person in front is wounded. They're very, very wounded. So it's like you get tiny wins, but at a very, very great cost to yourself. Hey, Luma. So it's like she's like, oh, I did all this stuff. I did all this stuff. Hi, Tragically. She goes for the small wins because I guess maybe that's all she can get. Just grabbing at things, but not moving 10 moves ahead of herself, just going on the speed of her pants. But that's the sense I'm getting here is, like all of these wands behind her, it's stuff that she's done. But there's a sense of the person on the card looking behind with a sense of resentment almost. I want to say resentment. They're wounded. They're tired. They're sick. So it's like you're doing stuff at too great a cost to yourself. Oh, snap. And we got the Hanged Man. So there, with the Hanged Man, there's a sense of your head being down instead of up, and you're literally hanging on by a foot. You don't have both feet on the ground. You're literally hanging on by the strap on your foot, and basically suspended in midair, just by the foot. And there's a sense of suspension here, being suspended. Hey, Fit and Curvy. I think they believe they have some sort of words. Let's try that again. Humiliation fetish. I think she does, tragically. I don't think he does. I think he just got suckered in by Foodie, and now he's in so deep he can't get away. I don't feel sympathy for the boy. He had 5 chances to get away from that wench, and he chose not to. So here we are. So, like he got bit by the greed bug, and by the time he figured out what a pain in the butt it was going to be, it was too late. So the Hangman, like she's doing a bunch of things, but it's damaging to herself. It's wounding herself. And she's put herself in a position where she's basically made herself stuck. She put herself in the box that she's in. Next, we have the uh-oh. So this is a good sign that she might be traveling soon. The Chariot. Does that mean you're going to be traveling soon somewhere, Foodie? Or you are traveling soon? Gas station sushi. I love your name, gas station, but I would never eat gas station sushi. It's be scaring me. That'd be scaring me. I'll be afraid of food poisoning, but I love your name. So that she might be traveling. So either maybe she's thinking about travel. I need another card down. Oh, well. Damn. Okay. So the first card down was the Judgment card, right? First card down. Guess what just popped up? So we've got the Judgment card and we got the Justice card. Foodie, can we talk, Foodie? Whew. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. After what you did to BBJ, bitch, I don't feel bad for you. You can go fuck yourself for what you did to that cat. I don't feel bad for you. Okay. Next card down. Oh, that's interesting. Let's put down a couple more cards. That is interesting. I need 3. I'm going to need 3. Because I need to see the timeline of this, make it make sense. Oof. Oh, Lord. So we got the Justice card, right? And here's some interesting cards that follow that. So we got the 10 of Cups. This is Foodie with her hopes and dreams, and her doing the false cheerleader narrative in her head. Everything will be okay. I know how to fix this. I can fix this. This might be Delulu land. Like, oh, I can be with Salah. And then, of course, followed by the seven of wands. Like, just thinking that she can have it all. I can have the family. I can make lots of money, and I can have this victory. Here's the problem. The following card. So we have the Five of Swords. So you want all these things, Foodie, but how are you going to get them? In order for you to have the things that you want, you got to fight and you got to work. Problem is, you don't have a plan, you don't have any energy, and you don't have any health. So these things that you think about all the time, how can you possibly get them? You're not making a new path to get them. You're on the old path. So we've got the Five of Swords. This is her like just trying, and she's trying to pick up those swords and she's trying to fight again, but there's nobody that wants to help her fight. And there are people behind her, and one looks like they're crying. Like there's a bunch of sadness. Like Spirit just told me like the feeling from this card is I'm going to fight alone. I'm going to fight alone. Leaving people behind. I'm going to fight alone. Oh, yep. It just gets worse. It just gets worse. So we've got the Four of Swords. Foodie, you better watch out for those health problems. I'm not diagnosing Foodie. I'm just feeling it in my head. We're going to see another ERBs. Hey, Florida Salt and Sass, how are you? I know you on Twitter. You make those great tweets that I sometimes put in my reacts. How are you, Florida Salt and Sass? I love all the good people on Twitter. Y'all find all the best stuff. You get those interesting tidbits that add to my reacts and inform the public. Y'all find all the good stuff and bring it up and piss Foodie off. I love that the most for her. So yeah, we got the Four of Wands. Twitter is the place to be, ain't it though? Foodie can't hang there. She don't know what to do. Big old marshmallow. We'll roast her all day long, won't we? Make her into a gigantic s'more. Just add chocolate and a graham cracker and we're set. All right, so we've got the Four of Swords. Yeah, like I'm feeling like there's another ERBs or her health, something with her health. Something with her health. Better watch it, Foodie, because it just, no. The Queen of Cups. I need more. I need more on the Queen of Cups. I need to, oh, is that what we're doing today? All right, so we got the Queen of Cups. I needed more information about this card. I'm like, what's after this? What's after this? What's after this is Temperance. So, Foodie, you going to Mom? I bet you're going to Mom. Mom, help me. Take care of me. Give me some money. Something. You're going to Mom for help, aren't you? Or you will be. You're going straight to Mama. Going to Shmi. You are. You're going straight to Mama. That's why I was asking. Oh. Damn, I'm pulling all the cards just for this one reading for Foodie. It is so not looking good. Dude, if you think her health problems are bad, they're about to get worse. She hurts everywhere. This is like excruciating pain. Boom. Like look where the swords are pointed from head down all the way to her back. And no, this is not the sciatica. This is not Liatica. Not the Liatica. Jesus, swords everywhere. Swords everywhere. What the hell? This is a bad reading. Good for us, bad for her. All the severe cards are coming out with this one. Hello, Kathy. And by the way, guys, shameless plug. Sub up to my channel if you haven't already, and do a thumbs up on the stream if you want. Would love to have you aboard on my channel because I do all kinds of stuff here. Shameless plug over. Okay, let's go back to the reading. Okay, so we have the, let's see, what is this? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, can I get a death card? Inferno, wait your turn. Hey, Sunshine Country Chicken. All right, so you can wait on the death card, Inferno. God. Not enough bad cards for you. All right, so we got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, like it's, oof, she's not going to be having a good time. If she comes back to Canada, or even if she stays there, it doesn't seem like she's going to be having fun at all. Oh, what's this? What? Wait. I need another one. Give me another one. Wait. Yikes. Okay. So we have we got the Ten of Pentacles. So who are you sharing the money with, Foodie? What is this? Because here are the three cards. Here's the two cards that precede it. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the Moon card. And the Moon card usually points in the direction of lies, deception, things being kept in the dark, secrets being kept. Like, are you lying about the money, Foodie? Are you going to keep some of the money for yourself with Salah? You're going to hoard the money to yourself because of the King of Cups? I'm kind of getting that feeling. You got the Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Then you got the King of Cups sitting on his throne. And he's sitting on, it looks like an ocean. Like the prince. Thank you, Gas Station Sushi. My God. You guys are just crazy tonight. I love you. Gifting them subs. I'm going to have nothing but green names in here. You guys are awesome. Gas Station Sushi. So you got the King of Cups. Thank you, Hannibal. So it just, I don't know. I'm getting the sense of like, yeah, there's money. There's lots of money. Then you got the King of Cups. And then you have the Moon card. So it's like, what is the secret here? What is a deception? Like, what are you hiding, Foodie? Are you hiding the money? Are you going to hide how much money you're going to make? Are you going to go back home and make money and hide it from him? We will find out. But I'm getting the sense that you're going to be hiding something from Salah or cutting him out of a money deal. You know, like maybe before you leave, you got to go somewhere. You'll say, yeah, I'll send money to you. And then you don't. So we will see about that. You will definitely see. She has no money. Oh, she's got feeders, though. She can make money. She's got feeders. She can make money. Her side hustle is probably more profitable to her than YouTube. That's why she don't care about YouTube no more. Peach Blossom. Hannibal, I am not. Listen to me. Listen. No rotten finger tarot. You understand? None. Not today. Don't ask. Okay. So, all right. We have the four. You got the Eight of Wands. So I feel like she's going somewhere. She's doing something. There's going to be a lot of pain with that. Hannibal, what am I going to do with you? I'll deal with you later. Corner. All right. So we got the Ten of Wands. Like, I feel like she's going to be traveling. So far, this is what I've gotten off the reading. Okay, let's go back through the timeline for those that are just showing up. Let me just take you back and let's do a recap. So the first card is a Judgment card. That was the first card down. Boom, right off the top. It's like, all right. Second card down was this one. So, like Foodie doing things, but at the cost of her health and hurting herself. Next card down was the Hanged Man. So she's making money, she's hurting herself, and she put herself in a position where she's stuck. Then we have the Chariot card, so possible travel, going somewhere. All right, but this travel is not going to be without pain because here comes the Justice card. So we got Justice and Judgment. And this is Foodie in her little Delulu land. Thinking, I can be happy and make lots of money, pull herself out of her problems. Yep, thinking she's going to get some kind of a victory. She's always thinking that way. But then those little delusions of grandeur and fortune are followed by this. Like her wanting people to fight for her. They're walking away from her. They don't want to really get involved with her. Then more swords. Her health getting worse. Her going to mother. And mom's going to bail her out or whatever the situation is or help her out. Then we've got more swords, more pain, more sickness. I heard all over. Yep, definitely heard all over. Then she's going to go through this period of I'm hurting. Then there's going to be some kind of money deal. Something's going to happen. And then there's the King of Cups. You know what? This might actually, hold on. This might be Salah or it could be one of her freaking feeders. The King of Cups might actually be a feeder that she's talking to. And then you got the Moon card. The Moon card is like secrets being kept in the dark. And then the last one is you got the 8 of Wands. So like she might be doing a whole bunch of stuff. If she comes back to Canada, she might be doing all kinds of stuff to make money. Yep. And balancing out the money. You got the 2 of Pentacles balancing out the money. I'm feeling money being sent back and forth between herself and other people. Just trying to balance things out, get things done. And let's see. Then we have the 6 of Cups. Possibly making a happy home somewhere. Or promising a happy home. All right. And Foodie, get your head out of your ass. Like she just needs to get out of Delulu land. Just thinking of all these things she can do for herself and she's not capable. Always making the bad choices. Always. Like Spirit is telling me that each one of these cups represents her impulses, her urges, her addiction. Like there's nothing but bad choices in these cups. Just basing like her looking into the clouds rather than thinking clearly. And these cups contain just going on urges, going on her cravings, all of it. And that's why she keeps making the bad choices. All right. And let's see what else we got here. I know that you're eager for that card. We got the Page of Wands. I'm not quite sure who this is for Foodie. This could be Pete's. Don't know. But somebody with a little bit of money. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Possibly this person helping her with a little bit of money. Then we've got the Magician. Just trying to make something happen. How long ago did what start? The reading? Oh, not too long ago. It's okay though, Sappho. So like I feel like she's traveling or she's thinking about traveling. And things are going to kick off. Like there might be some stuff happening for us. So what do we got here? Let me get the Moon. This one. This is a great big deck. Look at it. Huge. My tiny hands. All right. So let's dive into the Moon deck. Well, not every bad card in the deck, Shelly. Almost like Inferno was screaming for the death card. That didn't come up yet. Is the pig flying? I don't know. I really can't tell you. If she's smart, she will be flying. She'll be up in the air and getting her butt home. Or she might just be waiting it out to make it seem like she's flying. So the next time she goes, people will tune in. You know, she does like to clickbait people. All right. She shouldn't be flying. You know what? I know that Foodie watches my tarot lives. Hi, bitch. So, Foodie, when you do watch this live, because I know you will because you're nosy, do understand, ma'am, that if you can't fly, they'll send you home some other way, whether it's airlifting you out or a boat or putting you on a train. They'll get you out of there. You cannot force Kuwait to keep you. You can't force them to keep you. So if that's the plan, it's a bad plan. Not going to work. It's not going to work. They will ship you out of there. If you're trying to get bedbound to force Kuwait to keep you, that's not going to happen. If you are in bad health and you might be a burden on their system, they will get rid of you. What's the over-under on the limb loss? Well, like I said, I don't think she's going to be that lucky. I think it's going to be something much more severe. It's going to be quick and it's going to be over. I'm not wishing that upon her. She's wishing that upon herself, eating the Simpsons donuts and 3 ice creams. I don't want to hear nothing from her. She talks about us wishing things upon her, but yet every time she sits down to a mukbang or eats the ice cream, she's wishing that upon herself. You can't sit there and not care about life and be flirting with death and they go after other people saying they're making a joke of my funeral. So there's that. Exactly, a hubcap of rice. Hello, detective. Welcome. And for those people that are in here, if you're not subbed up to my channel, if you would like to sub up, I certainly would appreciate it and appreciate you. And I would love to have you aboard. And if you want a thumbs up to the stream, I would love that too. You don't have to. Do as you will. Let the people do what they want. All right. So we're doing the moon cards. What messages do the moon cards have for Miss Foodie? What do they have to say? You want to come together. All right. All right. Yay, Chantal's unfinished. No, not Chantal's unfinished sentences. No. I'm done. Oh my God, help me. Oh my God, I can't. That's great. Never let go of that name, would you? That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Well done. I salute you. Oh my God, I'm I'm laughing because I'm a reactor to her and she does that all the time. I can't. Oh, that's too much. You guys are great. I got tears in my eyes. How can I see the tarot cards? You took me out. All right. Yeah, we're going to do a little individual messages from the moon cards and see what they have to say. All right. So first card down. Uh-oh. This is interesting. Y'all ready? I don't know what's going on with Chantal going back to Canada, but a new romantic cycle begins. Well, I know of somebody in Canada that she probably still thinks about. Because I know it ain't Pete's. I know she's not interested in Pete's. She was done with Pete's a long time ago. Who you romancing, Foodie? No. No, not Shmi's crotch fruit. Y'all, how am I going to do this tarot reading when y'all keep making me crack up like this? I'm putting everybody in the corner. Go. I love Girl World. Y'all are just spicy. Spicy meatball. Okay. Next card down. Huh. Let me put down 4 cards. Now, this is interesting. Okay, so the next card down is you and your loved ones are safe. Interesting. Then the next card down is meditate and contemplate. So Spirit is telling her, look, you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on your health. You need to draw inward versus pushing everything outward and trying to push yourself on people and situations and countries that want nothing to do with you. All that energy and money you're throwing at other people, you need that right now. And the last card is don't let your past hold you back. And I think that's part of her problem is that she let the past hold her back. She let it totally hold her back. And what else do we got here? Let's see. I'm looking for the other deck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is this? Are these the Osho cards? I don't know. Stop. What? Is a new romance for Foodie or Salah? Possibly both. Possibly both. Now, these are not the Osho cards. So, I mean, look, it's pretty obvious that they're business partners. They are not romantically involved. They're not romantically attached to each other. I think they both have other people on their minds. He's got a wandering eye and wandering hands, and he's not interested in her. So they've got their eyes and thoughts on other people. And how can you be married to Salah, Foodie, when you're already married to food? You're married to your addiction. How could you be married to a man when you're married to your addiction? You will never cheat on it. And you'll never divorce it the way you should. You're so devoted to this addiction that it's all that matters to you. So let's go back to the regular tarot because I want to do one on Mr. Salah. Let's do one on Mr. Salah. Wasn't Salah married before? Do you just have a kid with him? I honestly couldn't tell you, Angela. I really don't know. Yeah, she's married. She's married to her addiction. She's married to food. That's all it is. She's married to food. You know what? Which of the Wildwoods? I wish I could tell you, ma'am, but I don't. I didn't even think you could get. You know what, Jessica? I never knew there was such a thing. I used to live in Cali, and there was like a little donut shop that they served the oversized donuts. But I've never heard of a Simpsons donut until Foodie told me. But I saw a picture of it, and it looks disgusting. It looks like a donut coated in cheese. It looks nasty. So I wouldn't. It is too much sugar. Way too much. Nice, detective. Well, congratulations on your weight loss. Well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, you know what, Shmi's cross fruit. I saw the Simpsons donut. I'm like, what's the big deal? It's just a big donut that looks extra sloppy. Ew. Ew. Like, I wouldn't. Yeah, donuts are good, but not a donut. Grandpa, the donut in question was literally the size of a cake. It could fill up like a little cake box. That's how big it was. It's just, it's too much. That's Foodie's way of getting around saying, I just had one donut today. I just had one donut. That you gotta read the fine print. She had one donut, but it was the size of a cake. Yeah, just one donut. Just one donut. But yeah, going back for just a minute, I really think y'all that Foodie, like long ago, she decided to turn her YouTube channel into a fetish channel and look for the fetish people. Oh my God, Tater Tot. Thank you for the gifted subs. So, why do I say subs? What's wrong with me? The memberships. I need some more caffeine. I don't even know what I'm saying. But thank you so much, Tater Tot. You're awesome. God, y'all are just rocking it out tonight. I'm blown away. Y'all are you guys are the best, man. I love you, man. I love you, man. So it's hot in here. Y'all see I'm sweating because I have to turn the air off so you guys can hear me. Would you guys be bothered if I turned on the air? Even just for a few minutes? Because I'm burning up in here. Would it be all right? If it gets too noisy, I'll turn it back off after a few minutes, but I need some air. Give me just a second. There we go. Lord have mercy. Sweating the oldies. By the way, Foodie, look at me. I'm not filtered. I'm not behind an avatar, bitch. Do I look fat? And even if I were, doesn't matter. I'm a reactor. I can sit down and talk. I don't need to be a certain weight. She's like, all the reactors are fat, says the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yeah, I'm turning it on. It's not too noisy, is it? It sounds refreshing. It is. Give me some air, please. Give it the air. Oranges porges. You know, I still love your name, Chantal's unfinished sentences. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm going to laugh about that all night. It's not too loud. Good. It's just look more and more lately. All right. Hello, Outshine. Hippie Easter. I love cheese too, but I can't imagine eating so much that I have to go to the ER. That's Foodie for you. And I already know what's going to happen. If she goes home to Canada, I already know because it happens every single time she goes. She's going to get off. Listen, here's what's up, y'all. You guys want to know how do you say that freaking word? The plan that she's got. She's going to get off the plane. The party's going to get started in the airport. Because what's in the airport? Burger King, McDonald's, Starbucks, Cinnabon, Pizza Hut. She's going to have a party right there in the airport. Yeah, that freaking word. Megan. She's going to have a party in the airport. She's going to go home and hoover up all the food that she can get her hands on, get the green, and then when she wants to go to the ER, she'll purposely go to a buffet, eat a bunch of food, spike her blood sugar, so when she goes to the hospital, she does not have to sit in the waiting room. They'll send her straight into the ER ahead of everybody else. That's what happens every single time. She purposely makes herself sick so she doesn't have to wait behind other people. Every single time. Itinerary. There we go. I said it. I finally said it. The restaurant with the unlimited gravy at the airport. Oh no, she's going straight for the fast food restaurants. She's gonna get like 20 Nashies, 15 Big Macs, like a half gallon of Pepsi, a gallon of Starbucks. I think, but she might come off the flight in way too much pain. Foodie lives with pain. She's constantly suffering, but it never stops her from eating. Nothing will stop her from eating, ever. Hello, life. Seriously, she could be in like the worst pain ever. You put a chocolate pie in front of her, she will crawl across the floor to get to that pie. She don't care. Is Chantal traveling? She might be K2 or is traveling soon. Yeah, exactly, Luma. How does that woman wake up? Poor health. She lives for her addiction. Hi, Tucker. She lives to feed her addiction. Her habit is so great. Y'all think about this. Her habit is so large that she cannot satisfy it all by herself. She literally has to crowdfund and crowdsource to keep her addiction going at the level that it's at. This woman requires about $4,000 to $5,000 a month minimum for food. She has to go to feeders. She has to go to Beezers to get extra money to keep the habit going at the level that she's built it to. If she got a regular job, she couldn't do that. She couldn't make that kind of money. Yeah, over food. She is stuck in Kuwait. Her family does not want her to stay with them. She no longer has a car. You know, she put herself in that corner. She gave up the car. She gave up the villa. She gave up Pete's. And here's where the big stupid idiot messed up. She could have stayed at the villa with Pete, fixed her taxes, and been fine by now, and not been so unhealthy. But she was so busy chasing men who had nothing. He wanted nothing to do with her, chasing a fantasy life, and that's her. That's her bad. It's not exciting. Well, she went to Kuwait, and what has she done being in Kuwait? She sits in a room. She sits in a human hamster cage without even a hamster wheel. And all she does is eat all day. That's not really exciting to me. She's going to have more fun back in Canada. It's going to be a fun trip to Canada. I just reread papers on DVT and long haul flights. And she's probably going to need 3 seats to be comfortable. I don't think 2's going to do it anymore. And she better pray that her kidneys keep going, y'all. she better pray that her kidneys don't give out on her, because at her current size, and Life and Vibe is in here, I don't know how long she would have to be on dialysis for her kidneys, but I think at her size, she would have to be on dialysis, 10 to 12 hours, maybe more, to clean her blood every other day. So that's going to be fun if that happens to her. Because she's of a bigger size, it's going to take longer to clean her blood. Yeah, 3 times a week. Yeah, losing weight is hard. Try dialysis instead. You know what, though? As far as the weight gain, at Foodie size, to maintain 500 plus pounds, she has to eat clean, say 5,000, 6,000 calories a day, just to maintain that. If she eats over that, she gains weight. If she cut down her calorie intake to like 2,000, she would drop weight. Without exercising, she would drop weight. Get some of those pounds off. She don't want to. All right, I want to do one on Mr. Salah. All right, I'm just making sure the cards don't give us the same cards for Foodie. I'm focused on Salah. So, okay, Spirit is giving me a word for Salah right now. Antsy. He's antsy. Antsy. Very antsy. I'm feeling like he's anxious and antsy about something. Anticipation. Like, what's his energy? What's his energy? Waiting. She's made of Foodie's made of shapes. Thank you for that song, Coram. Well, he didn't rearrange the furniture for nothing. You know what? If I were Salah, if he puts Foodie on the plane, the moment she gets on the plane and she's in the air, I'd be running back to the Oceanside Villa. I'd be packing up everything, the cat, the hamster, my stuff. Get rid of the place, disappear into the night, and be done. That's his golden window of opportunity. As soon as she gets on the plane, make it happen. Make it happen. You want to get away from her? That's your only chance. Take it. Don't hang around. Hello, Raven's Magic. All right. Ow. Itch. There we go. And if you guys want a thumbs up to the stream or sub up to my channel, I would love to have you here. Because I'll post a bunch of stuff for you. All right. Are we good? We are good. All right. First card down for Mr. Salah. Yep. Got the 2 of Wands, starting with Salah. That's appropriate. 2 of Wands. So there's a feeling of, hold on. There's a feeling of like him, he's waiting. I feel like he's waiting. There's a sense of just waiting to exhale. I know you guys have seen that movie, like Waiting to Exhale. For some reason that popped into my head. He's waiting. It's like I feeling like he's like anticipate, anxious, waiting. You got the world in your hand, but you're not moving. You're just holding it in your hand, like just standing perfectly still. Oh, foodie, foodie. There she is. There's our girl. So it's like, okay, like these two cards together. Let's hold them up and look at them real quick. So you got the Queen of Swords. Forget that. Like, you got the guy on one side looking away from the Queen of Swords. He's looking towards. He's not even looking at the world. You got questions, Hannibal? Ask the question, sir. Or do you want to ask him somewhere else? Whatever you prefer. Um, so you got the Two of Wands. This is Salah. Well, thank you, Hannibal. She's getting really obvious of what she's doing, Hannibal. Like really obvious. She's not even trying to hide it. It's pretty freaking obvious. If you go down the feeder rabbit hole and the fetish rabbit hole, you're like, wait a minute. But yeah, the Two of Wands. There's a sense of like I'm getting a picture in my head of somebody who wants to move, but their feet are nailed to the ground. Like they want to move, but they can't move. Stuck. There's a feeling of being stuck. Uh, like the world is in your hand, but you can't do anything with it. You're not even looking at it. There's no sense of thinking of things that you want to do, making any plans to go anywhere. It's just I'm stuck. I want to do things, but mentally, emotionally, I am just stuck in this situation, and I can't think beyond that. And it's because of this dog Queen of Swords, because she's the dominant one, and she's the one that holds a sword, and he doesn't have a sword. Thank you, oranges. I appreciate that. I finally figured out why he pinches her cheeks. Why is that? Um, oh, here we go again. All right, okay. So hold on a minute. We got some cards here. We got some people. People. No, no, we don't want that. Okay. What? I don't think I did a proper shuffle. Some of the same cards are coming up, so I'm redoing it. Forgive me. We're going to do a proper shuffle this time. He pinched her cheeks for hair grease. Ew. Ew. I didn't need that picture in my head. Y'all sick people. He pinches her to show dominance. Well, maybe maybe part of the contract is he has to touch her somehow, and that's the only way he can touch her without being too close, Like I can just use these fingers, and then I can wash these fingers. He touches her like she's a little baby. Well, if she's doing the age role play, if she's doing the adult baby thing, that would play into it. because that's what people do to kids. Okay, Hannibal, you got questions? It's the AB stuff is an interesting rabbit hole. It really is interesting. And as I said in my video, this whole thing with the baby talk and the baby voice and all that crap, it didn't start until Salah. Do I have any holographic cards in my deck? Corum! Hi, Corum. I don't know, sir. I think I have like one deck, but I don't know what happened. It was like a Rider Waite deck, but the meanings of the cards were printed upside down. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. But thank you, sir, for the super chat. I appreciate it, sir. And we all love your song Shapes. You got questions? I got answers. Quorum is here. Y'all check out Quorum. If one of my mods can drop the link for Quorum's channel, I would really appreciate it. It's not like 80s baseball cards. Thank you, Megan. Hey, Corum, I don't know when you got here, but as far as Foodie, according to what my cards had to tell me, Foodie's going to be increasing her shapes. Yes. She's going to be increasing her shapes. So you might want to get ready for Shapes Part 2. She's going to be increasing her shapes. Fabulous. All right. Even more shapes. You know what, Cora? When I think of Foodie and your song Shapes, I keep picturing being a little kid and trying to put a square peg in a round hole. That's just a life lesson that you go through and you don't even realize you're going through it, but you pick it up. I can't get this shape in there. Why not? All right. All right, we're back to Mr. Salah. What do we got? Show me Salah. All right, this is better. So the first card down is the King of Cups. Yeah, he's obviously all about that money. Hello, babe. Your name's... Thank you, babe. Finally, I caught a live. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you, babe. Is that Buster? Is that Chantal's mom's dog? Kind of looks like Buster. He's cute. So we got the King of Cups. And the next card down is the Magician. See, he's trying to make something happen. Trying to make that money. Maybe finding his own strength with Foodie. Got the King of Swords. Or fighting with her. He's putting that sword in hand. The Knight of Pentacles. He is very focused on that money. And Foodie is basically just barely hanging on to Salah by offering him more money. She's literally, look at the picture. She's literally holding the money over his head. literally holding that money over his head. Like if you want that money above you, you got to be what I told you to be in front of people. Yeah, I think so too, Kathy. Where is he going? Is he going somewhere too? Uh-oh. Is he going somewhere too or thinking about it? Hold on. Now, there's something that's jumping out in this picture at me. And it's not the person in the chariot. What's jumping out at me right now is the wings and the little shape underneath it. Like it looks like a top, spinning like a top. So I'm thinking like spinning like a top, but you want to spread your wings and fly. So he wants his wings. He wants his freedom. Bubbles. Hello, Bubbles. Yeah, and Foodie is really just she's testing him. She is testing him. Like she's getting on his last nerve. Like he's just like searching for patience wherever he can find it. He's like just doing his best to put up with this situation, but it's hard. It's really hard. Like I'm feeling like his patience with this whole thing is wearing very, very thin. But you trying to use temperance and patience, and she just keeps she's pushing his buttons, and that's going to lead to fighting. That's going to lead to him going to war with her. Like I keep hearing in my head, charge. Like he's just fucking over it, fucking over it. Yep, he's tired. He's tired of the fighting. He's tired of the battles. He's exhausted. He's overwhelmed. He's oh my god, I'm feeling like just she's wearing him out. She has worn him out with all of it. The addiction has worn him down. The fighting has worn him down. Her being controlling's worn him down. All of it. He is done. He can't keep up. He can't keep up with her. Huh. Like he's ready to throw down with Foodie. He's ready to throw down with her and like go to war with her. Yeah, he's like again. He's through. He's through. Walking away. He's walking away. And he's lost a lot of friends. Like I keep feeling like he's lost friends. This whole thing with Foodie, he's lost friends. He's lost friendships. He's lost communication with people that he used to talk to. And there's a sense of isolation. There's a sense of like it's just me and her, and I don't really have the network that I used to. And missing that, really missing the social circle that he used to have. But he's trying to get some stuff to happen with all these wands. Like just everything is up in the air though. Nothing is rooted in the ground. It's like he comes up with these harebrained ideas, but nothing really comes to fruition because there's no solid plan. But always thinking of ideas. Always, 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 always. Inferno, I'm about to make you very fucking happy. Lean in, sir. So, I'm about to make you happy. Real happy. Shh. So, there are people around Salah. I don't know who. People close to his age. You've got the King of Wands. So, somebody with money, somebody that knows how to make money, as well as you got the Page of Cups. You got the Page of Cups that are wanting to get him out of this and get him started. No, wait. I know you like the Death card, Inferno, but I like this one. This is the fuck around, find out card. Hi, Irene. FAFO card. So that should make you very happy, Inferno. You got the tower. That's the fuck around find out card. And it looks like he's about to get that. Absolutely fabulous. Booger. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is even better. Oh, this is y'all. Ooh, juicy, juicy. This tarot card reading is juicy. So we've got the Pentacles card here. Some kind of meeting of the minds and money, lots and lots of money. But you know what, Foodie? You can sit there and toss money at Salah all you want to. Guess what, girl? It ain't going to make no bit of difference. It ain't going to change a thing. It ain't going to change a thing. He's going to send your ass home anyway. You're going to have to go home. You got to get gone. You can't stay there. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Bye. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. And he's going to get the hangman. He's going to be stuck for a while. He'll figure it out, though. He'll figure it out. He will figure it out. See you, Jenny. So we can pretty much see what's going to happen with Mr. Salah. Like, he's not going to have a good time either. This whole thing's going to blow open. It's not a matter of, can I help you? Hi. Hello. Would you like to say hi to all the good people? Roger. Come here. Come here. You're being a brat. Come here. You want to say hi to me, and then when I reach down, oh, you big fat girl. There we go. I'll continue the readings in a minute. I'm just having a cat moment. It's Booger. Hi, Bobs. Say hi, big girl. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on a minute. This is what we do. She's curling up in my arms like a baby. Like a baby. Like a baby. Like a baby. Look at your baby. Yes. Look. Don't be fooled. This one is a master manipulator. Okay, I'm 53 years old, and my cat runs my world. She tells me when to get up, and she tells me when to go to sleep. She tells me when to go to bed. That's just how it is. It's non-negotiable. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. She runs my world. Thank you. She's a big little big. I'll get back to the tarot in just a second. I have to give her her lovies, because if I don't and I put her down, she's gonna want right back up here. She's an old girl, but she's spoiled. It's a baby. Me? Just stroking her ears. And by the way, Foodie, this is how you hold a cat. You do not hold it with its legs and arms sticking straight out to where it feels vulnerable. You hold it to where it feels secure and it knows it's safe. That's how you hold a cat. You happy? Yes. Yeah, we love animals. Pets are very special. Everything in my house is organized around a 19-year-old cat. It's cat-like. What are you going to do? The cat distribution system works. And once you're chosen, don't even argue. Don't fight it. So yeah, it sounds like Foodie's world is about ready to come crashing down. It's taking some time, but it's happening, y'all. We just gotta be patient. We don't even have to do anything. Foodie's doing it all herself. All we have to do is find the bleachers, get our popcorn, get our sodas, and sit down and wait. It's happening. We don't have to do a doggone thing to her. She's doing it to herself. That's the beautiful part. Oh, okay, we're doing the love bites now. We're doing love bites. Hmm? Look at that baby face. Look at that baby face. I have to let you go because I got to do tarot. I'm not done yet. Hi, Nirvana. She doesn't want to play. She just she wants to cuddle. I'm sorry, people like turning in for the tarot live and they're like, "We just see you playing with your cat." I'm sorry. Like she jumped up here. What am I gonna do? Big old fat thing. Look at the way she's got her arms on my arm. All right, you look. I love you, but you gotta get down. All right. So I love you, Booger. What? You're giving me the look again. What? She is spoiled. She's a. All right. So why don't we just do a tarot reading on the power couple? Now I got cat hair in my nose. Ah, cat hair in the nose. We'll do one on the power couple. You like the necklace? Oh, it's turquoise. Oh, I didn't sneeze. I was just getting cat hair out of my nose. I got cat hairs up my nose now that I pet her. All right. Hello, Zoe. Worth it. It is. All right. All right. The power couple is next. You know what? I'm going to turn off the air because I have trouble hearing. I got that air vent like directly above my head. So it's hard for me to hear myself talk. Yeah, we got the power couple time. You love turquoise. So do I. You know, there's a stone that looks a lot like turquoise, and they basically call it the white turquoise. It's called howlite. It looks like turquoise, but it's white. So you might want to check that out too. I love that as well. Thank you, Zoe. So what's going on with those two? What's the energy? Chaotic. Spirit said chaotic. Like the feeling that I'm getting from him is that she's literally wearing him out. Like her the food addiction, the tantrums. She has worn him out. He's like just basically begging for a vacation or something away from her. He can't keep up with the pace. Yeah, she's basically run him ragged. I'll tell you what, if somebody woke me up at midnight to go get them donuts, we're going to have a huge blowout fight. Can you go up and get me some donuts? No, get yourself some donuts. It's your problem, not mine. I'm going back to bed. She purposely went into the room, woke him up just to say, "Can you get me some donuts?" And they ended up getting ice cream 3 hours later. Imagine keeping up with Foodie. I get tired of watching her tantrums. Yeah, she's very petulant. He took it on. He agreed to it. He could have said no. He didn't. He loves saying it's closed happiness. We've seen him. Yeah, but he probably thought by saying all these places are closed that she would just give up. Oh no, that's not that. She's not going to give up on food. She'll find an alternative. Oh, you can't get a donut? They get me some ice cream. Oh, you can't get me some ice cream? Give me some cookies. Oh, you can't get any cookies? Go get me like a double latte, whatever, down at the store. She'll find something. She will not give up. She won't give up until she gets her sweet tooth satisfied. You know what, Sally? I can kind of clue you in as to why her cravings are the worst at night. I had a food issue as well, and I don't know why. But carb cravings, if you're a carb addict, which I was, they are the worst at night. Don't ask me what, I have no idea. You could be fine all day, and then at night they hit you hard. So she's a night owl, and she's there all by herself, and she's bored, and she's got nothing to do and no coping skills or coping mechanisms. She's going to go straight for the doggone carbs because sugar hits your brain like a bomb. It makes your brain feel happy and excited. So she goes straight for the carbs and the sugar. She doesn't crave sweets. Oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. She has to have her caffeine, her sugar, her carbs, all of it. The fruit in the ice cream was funny. You know, he probably did that to keep her from eating it. Didn't exactly work. He probably thought by putting fruit in it that she wouldn't want to eat it, and she found a way around it. What happened? Hold on a second. I'm seeing something in my chat. Can I just say something? You don't have to be an addict to be up at 4 a.m. I've stayed up till 4. I was stayed up till 4 a.m. yesterday. There are just some people that are night owls. And they like the nighttime better than the daytime. So addiction is not limited to a set of hours in the day or night. It can hit you anytime. I like to be awake at night. Now, there's nothing wrong with staying up late. You work at night. I'll tell you what, if you guys want to know something peaceful, like the most peaceful hours are from midnight till say 4 or 5 in the morning. If you want to see the world at peace and quiet, wait till about that late and then go outside and take a walk. And it's like you're the only person in the world. It's just you and the night. Talk about having a moment of reflection and meditation to yourself. The energy is different at night. You're not an addict if you feel creative and fun at night. I feel more awake at night. I like the daytime, but I like the night better. Because daytime can be too noisy. Booger. Booger. Hey. Ma'am. You with the face. Come here. She's trying to open the cabinet. She likes to get in the cabinet and it's shut, and she doesn't like that. Booger. We need to talk. Hey. Hey. You. Do you hear this? No respect. She's trying to open the... Come here. Come here. There's nothing in the cabinets, child. Come here. She's just being a booger. Come here. All right. So I want to get in on the power couple. What? You want some attention? What do you want? She doesn't listen. I have to listen to her. She don't listen to me. She never listens to me. All right. Power couple coming up. Or should I say the couple with getting their power turned off? Because if they catch you, Foodie, they're going to turn off your power. You're going to wake up with no AC. You'll be in a world of hurt. And you won't like life at all. Where's my AC? All right. All right. Show me the two idiots. Show me these two YouTube clowns. What's in their circus today? Cue up the circus music. All right. All right. Oh, snap. Y'all ready for this one? Well, I guess the power couple isn't a couple anymore. Sounds like somebody's going to be alone. Yeah. That's pretty definite. There's no unity in this power couple. Ma'am. Can y'all give me a second so I can open the cabinet so Booger will relax? Booger, what are you doing? Come here. There. All right. Sorry about that. He wants to climb in that cabinet so doggone bad. Even though there's nothing in there. So you got the Hermit card. They're both in their own world. They're both doing their own thing. There's a sense of being solitary. There's a sense of I'm in my space and then you are in your space, and let's not combine the two. Let's just stay away from each other. So and neither one is happy. I'm not getting a sense that sometimes when you are alone, you can be happy in your aloneness. But I'm not getting a sense from the Hermit card that there's any healing going on. There's no happiness here. It's just, I'm in pain. I'm in misery. And I'm just going to go seclude myself. That's basically they're putting themselves in isolation and seclusion. So there's a sense of like using the alone time to maintain a sense of sanity. But even with all the time that they spend alone, away from each other, nothing's being healed. The wound is still there because the circumstances are still going on. Ooh, yikes! You got the Ace of Swords. Ego. We got a massive ego going on here. Who's going to wear the crown? Who's going to win the fight? And this is the reason why this is going on. This is exactly why. Foodie. You want his attention, but yet you keep fighting with him. You keep pushing his buttons, and you wonder, why does he leave me alone? It's all about who's the victor, who's wearing the crown, like who. Ego. There are not two thrones in that situation. There's one, and only one person can sit in it, and it's going to be Foodie. So it's all about who holds the sword, who doesn't. Ace of Swords. Ego. Maintaining of the ego. You got the King of Pentacles coming up right behind that. Now I'm getting something different off the King of Pentacles. Like I'm really looking at this card. The King of Pentacles, the king, he's holding on to the pentacle, but he doesn't look happy. Like there's no sense of satisfaction. There's no happiness holding on to that money. It's like I've got the money, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy sitting on my throne. There's a sense of regret, remorse. No, that's not the right words. Somberness, I want to say somberness. Like look at the picture really, really carefully. Like he's holding on to the money, but there's no satisfaction there. There's no happiness there. Okay, hold on a second. Two cards. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. These two came up together side by side. So the first card that came up is the Sun card. Now watch this. The next card after that is the Moon card. So what I'm getting from those two together is there's a back and forth. Like there might be a bit of a happy moment, but it's always followed by a dark moment. Like there's like this look. You got these two opposite sides. You got the moon, you got the sun. This one came up first, the sun. So you got the sun and then you got the moon. So like one always follows the other. Yep. And then we got the 5 cups. A sense of loss, like you're losing something. Like they're going to lose something. They're losing something. Because this is the power couple reading, I feel like one person's going to be happy in this when this thing is over, and the other person not so much. So there's going to be some loss. There's definitely some loss going on there. Not everything, but doggone close. A sense of sorrow of I can't hang on to everything. Like they both have the same mindset of I want to hang on to everything. I don't want to lose anything. At the same time, they're miserable, and they don't understand that hanging on to everything makes them miserable. That if you want to be happy, you have to let go a part of what makes you miserable so that your hands are free to grab on to the happiness. But they're both greedy, stupid idiots. And they're like, I don't want to lose anything. It's mine. So they wrap their hands around stuff that makes them miserable. And they refuse to let go. But either way you go, there's going to be a loss. You're going to have to let go of something, either letting it go or you'll be forced to let it go. But if you let go of some stuff, more will follow, but you have to be willing to let go. You can't hang on to stuff. Yep. And then we've got the Four of Cups. So I'm taking this card as like they're both in the same position of there's money to be made, but neither one of them are in the headspace to make it. Neither one of them has the energy, the focus to go after things. They're both stuck in a state of lethargy. They both have become too codependent on each other. This whole thing of being with each other has become like a really, really bad habit, and they're not quite sure how to break it. They're just holding on to what's familiar versus grabbing onto what's unfamiliar. Because if you grab onto what's unfamiliar, then there's the question of now what. So it's like the universe is saying there is more for you. There's definitely more for you, more than what's right here. Like this is what's in front is the past. What's in front of, like what's directly in front of you is the present. This is the past. These three cups are the past. This represents the past money that Chantal was making when she first got there. She had a lot more money. This is the past. The past ain't coming back. But the universe is saying, if you work, we can give you more, but you got to get up off your butt. You're not going to get this cup unless you get off your butt. You got to get out from under that tree, stop resting on your butt, and we'll give you something. And both of them were like, nah, I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit right here and be miserable. You go ahead and do that and don't cry about it then. Fighting. And they're fighting with each other. They're fighting with everybody else. They're fighting against themselves and they're fighting with each other. Because they both know what they got to do. They both know what they have to fucking do. He knows that if he wants to be happy, he's got to get away from Chantal. She knows if she wants to be happy and healthy and save her channel, she needs to go back to Canada. Yet they're not making a move. So they're fighting against themselves. And they're fighting with Girl World too. Look at that. Look at those wands. Girl World, look at you. You bunch of bullies. Look at you, Girl World, fighting with them. Bunch of bullies. Why y'all picking on people like that? So, yeah, like there's a constant fight. There's a constant struggle. There's constant conflict. You know, they're fighting with everybody online. They're fighting with each other. They're fighting with themselves. You know, there's a constant battle of being like these wands are just not, it's not just about people, but it's about creativity. It's about productivity. It's about positive thought, positive thinking. It's about a positive life. And they're fighting the change that needs to happen. Yeah, we're a bunch of meanie heads. We're a bunch of meanie heads. Meanies we are. And of course, you got the Knight of Pentacles, money coming in. There's Chantal doling out the money, like controlling people with the money. Girl, stop it. You don't have that much left. You need that for your hospital bills later. I ain't being rude saying that. You know I'm telling the truth. You're going to need that for your hospital bed. Save it. You got the Three of Wands. There's a sense of like looking out, being less very lethargic. I want to not lethargic. Bleh. Listless. Just, what do I do now? There's a few wands here, but there's not much in the way of productivity coming on. There's not much in the way of creativity. Just barely holding on to what's there. but there's nothing else in the horizon. There's nothing else in the horizon. It's just staring out into blank, empty space. So it's like you got a little bit that you're holding on to, but there's nothing else in front of you that's creative, that's productive, that's going to make money for you. So maybe that's why they're both hanging on to each other. Because they both know that if she leaves and goes home to Canada, and if he lets her go, like, what then? Like, he needs her and they need each other for different reasons. So you got the Two of Wands again. Again, they're both thinking, hello, Sapro. You get the Two of Wands again. I think that they're both in a position where I think she's thinking going home to Canada. Like I'm feeling that Chantal, like she's not stupid. She knows that her channel is in a tailspin. She knows that people respond better when she's not with Salah. It's just that, again, neither one will make, they need to make the fucking move. They need to make a move. Stop thinking about leaving. Stop thinking about change and then just do it. Just do it. You can figure it out once you get there, but just freaking do it. She's on the plane right now. I don't know, Bubbles. I don't know if she is. She might just be hanging out and waiting a couple of days because we saw her alleged plane ticket when she's supposed to leave. But if she pops back up in Canada, we'll know, yeah, she's home. Inferno? Where's Inferno? Is he in here? I'm about to make him real happy. Hey, Corey. So the card that Inferno wanted, he got. Death card does not mean physical death always. It could mean change. It could mean this, the end of something old, the start of something new. It could be a job. It could be a living situation. But looking out in the horizon, it looks like with the death card that some kind of change will be happening. Inferno, your favorite card, sir. Your favorite card. It popped up. It took a while though. The death of there really wasn't much of a relationship. It's always been kind of it's a business transaction, like it's a partnership. It's what it's always been with those two. Let's see if I can find the Osho deck because I really want to use that one. Where the heck did it go? I really want the Osho deck. Is this it? Is this the one? I'm not sure. Let me look at it. Scribe. I think this is it. No, this is not it. But I'll use it anyway since it just popped up in my hand. Why not? So I love these cards. I don't know what deck this is, but beautiful cards. Absolutely gorgeous cards. Oof. I'm going to have to find out the name, y'all. So I think Foodie's looking for another man in the meantime. Lisa's killing you today. Why is she killing you? What happened? Are you talking about Lisa Richards? Oh, she's a train wreck and a half. I tried reacting to her a couple of times on my channel and my subs hated her. They're like, she's too much. All she does is cry and beg for money. All she does is beg. Yeah, the death card doesn't necessarily mean the physical death of a person. It could mean the death of an ego. It could be the changing of a job or a lifestyle or something. All of your buds are here. Good. We're all going to have a party together. Why not? So I just did a reading on the little power couple. Let's just put it this way. There is trouble in paradise. In fact, paradise is not paradise anymore. Paradise is not paradise anymore. They are fighting. They are definitely fighting. All right, so we're going to pull some further cards for Foodie. All right, so first card down. So this is interesting. It really doesn't have a name, but it looks like a fire card. I'm getting a sense from this one that Foodie needs to get her fire back. She really needs to get her fire back. She kind of lost it. She lost her fire. She needs to find it. Second card down is healing. So there needs to be, their healing needs to happen for both of them for different reasons. For both of them, like there needs to be a focus on healing. Because right now there's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. Some of it's self-inflicted. So there should be an emphasis on healing oneself and getting things back together. Then you've got the essential. I guess that is connecting to the spiritual self, which Foodie does not do. And again, you got to connect all. Like Foodie's problem is that she's not connected to all of her chakras. Like really connect to all of them. Connect to your soul. So like that's for Foodie and for Salah. Let me just put these back. So I covered Foodie. I covered Salah. I did one on the power couple. I think that's about it for tonight, y'all. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the readings. And I'm sorry that the last tarot card reading got cut off. You're welcome. My pleasure. She's not really going to be connected. Are you welcome, Blondie? I'm so glad to have all of you here today. And if you'd like, give a thumbs up to the stream. And if you could also, if you want to sub up to the channel, I really appreciate it. You don't have to, just do it if you want to. And I really enjoyed doing this reading tonight. Thank you, Corey. Well, thank you, Jessica. I had fun tonight. I'm getting to be a bit more snarky because I'm hanging out with the House of Hannibal. And, that's just how they roll. You get you get put in the corner enough times and enough spankings, it makes you spicy. So see what happens when you hang out with Hannibal and his rotten fingers and hot dogs. Just makes you spicy. So thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'll thank you guys for being here. And I'm going to go. Bye.